Start on the floor sideways with your knees bent 90 degrees at a right angle of both hip and knee flexion. Face your body towards one knee, keeping a neutral spine, and place the palms of your hands in front of your knee. Lean forward over your knee by bending your elbows to feel a stretch in your glutes. Hold this for 5 seconds. Alternate sides by flipping your legs in opposite directions while your hands support you behind your back. Again, lean forward over your knee and hold the stretch for 5 seconds. Keep alternating sides until you complete 12 reps each side. Start in the yoga position, cobra's pose with your legs flat on the floor, arms extended and in contact with the floor as if you were doing a push-up. To also focus on toe extension mobility, position your toes so that they are touching the floor and keep this throughout the exercise. Hold this position for 3 to 5 seconds and then go into the child's pose by dropping your hips back, lowering your torso between your knees and extending your arms with the palms facing downwards. Relax your shoulders to the ground and hold this position for another 3 to 5 seconds. Repeat for 10 repetitions, stretching further into each repetition. Lay on your stomach on the floor with your arms outstretched to your side and your palms in contact with the floor. Raise one leg over and behind the opposite hip while keeping the head still and shoulders, arms in contact with the floor. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds and then alternate legs until you have completed 6 reps on each side. Lay on your stomach on the floor with one arm flat and in a Y position while the other hand is in a push-up position. Rotate your body away from the arm flat on the floor by pushing into the mat and raising the leg opposite of the stretched arm over and behind your hips. Feel for a large stretch in your chest. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds and then repeat at the reps on one side, then switch. Start tall, kneeling with your knees bent on the floor, shins on the ground, and toes in an extension. Place the palms of your hands on the back of your pelvis and begin by slowly extending backwards and letting your hips shift forward. Hold the stretch for 5 to 10 seconds and then try to reach further into extension with each rep. Begin in all fours with your spine neutral, hips stacked above the knees, toe in extension, shoulders over elbows, and wrists perpendicular to the ground. Start by assuming the cat position by dropping your head, rounding and extending your back towards the ceiling while tucking your tailbone underneath into a posterior tilt. Hold this for 3 to 5 seconds. Reverse this motion and assume the cow position by arching your back, anteriorly tilting your pelvis, and extending your head. Hold this for 3 to 5 seconds and switch back and forth between these two positions. Start laying down on the floor with your feet flat on the floor and cross one ankle over the other leg just above the knee in a figure 4 position. While keeping your shoulders and head on the floor, drop your top knee down to the floor, allowing your opposite ankle to roll to the ground. Enhance the stretch by squeezing your glutes on the same side being stretched for 5 seconds. And imagine you are trying to do a hip thrust, extending your hip while the opposite leg resists the motion. Start on the ground in all fours with foam roller on the outside of your arm hand. Make a tabletop with your body, spine neutral, hips stacked above the knee, shoulders over elbows, and wrists perpendicular to the ground. Place your opposite hand on top of the foam roller so that it is crossing your body and underneath your chest. Move your arm along with the foam roller while trying to drop your shoulder in the floor. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds and then repeat, pushing further into the stretch each time. Begin in a frog position with your knees bent, spread open, elbows on the floor. Internally rotate your hips by trying to bring your heels up towards the ceiling. Hold this contraction for 10 seconds. Bring your heels back down, relax and repeat, trying to get higher and further into your end range of motion each repetition. While seated, place a foam roller or yoga wheel horizontally across your upper back, right below your shoulder blades. Cross one leg over into a figure 4 position to lock your lower back. Interlace your finger behind your head and slowly lean backwards to extend your spine over the roller. Hold the mobilization for 10 seconds. Move up and down your back, focusing on sensitive and stiff areas throughout the rep. Start laying on your side with the top leg on a vertically positioned foam roller with your knee and calf foot on it at about 90 degrees in line with the roller, and place your hands together. While following your hand with your eyes, reach back and bring your top arm across the floor behind you while maintaining your knee on top of the foam roller. Hold this stretch for 5 seconds and then repeat. pushing further into the stretch each repetition. Drop your shoulder down, sit back on your hips, and slide the foam roller out in front of you while externally rotating your hand to enhance the stretch. Thumb out and palm up. Hold the stretch for 3 to 5 seconds and then repeat, pushing further into the stretch each repetition. Start in all fours with a foam roller positioned horizontally in front of you and place one hand on the roller with your thumb up. Start with the chair, bench, couch, and position your elbows on the chair while on all fours. Drop your chest downward, allowing your head to drop between your arms, and bring your hands towards the back of your head to feel a stretch in your lats and triceps. Hold the stretch for 5 to 10 seconds and then repeat, pushing further into the stretch each repetition. Start with a chair, bench, couch, and have one leg back on the chair with the other foot up in a 90-degree position. Maintain a neutral spine and reach the hand from the leg in front, back touching the chair behind you. Reach the opposite hand over your head, aiming for the opposite hand. Squeeze your glutes for 5 seconds to enhance the stretch on your quads and hip flexors. Relax your glutes, reset, then perform the next repetition. Start kneeling next to a wall with your front leg up in a 90 degrees, as if you were at the bottom of a lunge. Place your arms extended up in front of you and begin by tracing a semicircle with the top hand while the hand closest to the wall reaches forward. Avoid your hip and knee from rotating outwards. Try and keep your knee facing forward the entire time. Start on the wall or doorway and place your hand on the wall with your shoulder in a Y position, about 30 degrees higher than your shoulder height. Step forward with one foot to feel a stretch in your chest. Avoid your shoulder dumping and rotating forward. Keep the tension on your pectoral muscle. Hold for 30 seconds, trying to push deeper into the stretch throughout the prescribed time. Start in a doorway or a corner where two walls meet and place your forearms vertically at shoulder height. Step forward with one foot to feel a stretch in your chest. Avoid your shoulders dumping and rotating forward. Keep the tension on your pectoral muscles. Hold for 30 seconds, trying to push deeper into the stretch throughout the prescribed time. Begin at the wall and stand a few inches away from it. Place the foam roller in the crease of the wall and the floor. Put your toes on top of the foam roller while the heel remains on the floor. Lean your body weight forward over the calf being stretched and hold this for 30 seconds. Begin at a wall and stand a few inches away from it. Place the foam roller in the crease of the wall on the floor. Put your toes on top of the foam roller while the heel remains on the floor. Bend your knee towards the wall and feel for a stretch in your lower calves. Hold this position for 10 seconds. Reset. Complete for 5 reps and then alternate sides.